Yo, everybody, welcome to the 31st installment of the NP podcast. Yes, I actually got a smooth transition from the intro to the introduction today. What's going on, everybody? So today, I always say this, that we have a special guest, and if we keep on saying we have a special guest, I mean, then none of them are really special. So today, we have an average guest on, a good friend of mine of 3 years now. What is up, BTT? What's good, bro?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good? Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
Nah, dude, I'm just chilling. Thank you for having me on the podcast, my guy.
Dude, no problem. I had to have you on. I was going through all my friends of people I have to get on, and you came up. I was thinking of you, and I was like, crap, I gotta get BTT on as one of my next two guests. And then you're supposed to be on the podcast 4 weeks from now, but you're on today.
Dude, I was wondering how you squeezed me in so quick.
Yeah, so the person who was supposed to be on the podcast today pulled up some bullshit excuse, like he had a test to do for college or something, some bull crap like that, and that's why he couldn't no, I'm just kidding, but he couldn't be on today. But what's good?
Dude, I am just sharing the community post onto my page. Hopefully we get some people in from my side of the world.
By the way, I checked your channel today when I was putting your link into the description of my podcast, and I saw 15,000 subscribers. Last month when I saw your channel, I think you were at 2,000. What happened? Dude,
I was literally at 2K subscribers. Well, what happened was I made a viral video.
Yeah, I saw it got it's like 1 million views, right?
It's almost 2 million at this point, because the way YouTube doesn't update the viewer count numbers in real time. But it updates it, but you know your YouTube. Yeah. We see behind the scenes analytics, and it's about 1.85 right now million views.
Dude, that's so crazy that you lucked out, dude. Yeah, it was
absolutely what it is. It's absolute luck. That's all it is. This is what YouTube is. YouTube is unfortunately luck based. No matter how talented you are. That is true. No matter how talented you are, you can honestly blow up on YouTube doing anything. You can just make the shittiest videos and get 1 million views. Now, I'm not saying that's you, but it is true. It's purely luck based. I'm not gonna lie. It is a shitpost video. It's not like I actually created meaningful content.
Oh yeah, I've gone through the same thing. The second most viewed video on my channel is probably the worst video on YouTube. Yeah. The Soki over Kim Jong-il's video funeral.
Oh yeah, I make sure to hit the like on that one.
Dude, I'm actually in your chat right now. I'm just chilling. Hey, can you send me a thumbnail on Discord, the one that you just made?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can send that real quick.
Not to hijack your podcast. I don't know. So today I kind of wanted to talk about. I mean, first of all, I just wanted to hang out with your community.
Yeah,
I don't know if people remember. I still do. I'm not as active on YouTube, but I've been before in the past. I see you have a chat. I don't know if anyone's original gangsta here.
Oh,
we used to play PUBG.
Yeah,
together.
A lot of originals here. I want to say shout out to everybody here right now. Kill 'em Boys, Tyrant, Marcos, and Ardmaster, and True Speed. What's up, guys? I haven't seen any of y'all in a long time, actually. But yeah, we used to play PUBG so much back in the day, back in 2017.
And that's actually how Derperior and I met. Actually, we met through PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Yeah. It was it was that one guy. I forgot his Phil Green. Remember him?
Oh yeah.
We met we became friends because of him, because he raided you one day, and then you two became friends, and then we became we played together. And what?
How did you meet Phil Green? Was it through a raid of his?
He raided me.
Do we want to tell your audience what was going on, what the raids were about?
Yeah, the raids were definitely manipulating people's audience into subscribing to the raider.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's I feel it's smart, but it's so scummy. That's the reason. I genuinely back in the day thought, to me, raiding people was about bringing viewers to people who it felt like that those people should have viewers, and you would raid that person, and that's what raiding was to me. But I didn't know there was a whole thing that people would raid you to get your viewers to come to subscribe to him. In my mind, it never worked that way, but he was just out here doing it like crazy. And I'm not trying to drag his name through the dirt or anything or talk bad on him, but that's what he was doing. It's fact.
Yeah, it's like a mutually exclusive thing. You basically raid to get more viewers, and also steal viewers, and also raid to. Well, I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this. It purely is for personal gain.
Yeah.
Let's just call it for what it is.
But I mean, hey, I actually found a lot of my viewers today that watch me are from Phil Green, actually, which is crazy. Nice. Which I can only be thankful of it. No matter what happens on YouTube, you can always get something out of it. I met a good friend through Phil Green, actually. His name's David, and he's been around here since he raided me, and we talk sometimes.
Yeah, it's a curious thing of how we met, because this was, to give everybody a time perspective, this was about 2.5-3 years ago. And
3 years ago now.
Yeah, almost 3. Yeah, right, almost 3. So Gage and I had both just started YouTube. And the easiest way to make content on YouTube for anybody is to make video game content.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the most oversaturated niches out there, is video gaming.
Dude, let me talk about that real quick. Video gaming content, I hate it. It's such a love-hate relationship for me. I love making gaming videos, but I also hate on the other end of the spectrum that everybody else is making gaming videos. Right?
It's oversaturated. It's the easiest, lowest barrier to entry content that you create. So, and everybody does it. Everybody video games. Mm-hmm. So it's something that is very commonly shared hobby across a lot of creators and a lot of people, a lot of viewers. So it's something that is a hobby of yours, you're motivated by it, you're inspired by it, and then you see other YouTubers doing it, and you go, hey, I can make that same content.
Yeah.
So you go and you start your own channel, and unfortunately what happens is there's just so many people doing that you'll never get discovered.
Yeah.
So part of the reason why we started doing these live streams was it's also an easy way to make content, because you don't actually have to sit down, record a video, and edit it. All you have to do is have a webcam and you literally make the video in real time by live broadcasting.
Dude.
So that's why I started doing live streams. It's not because I wanted to blow up on live streams. It's because I didn't, number one, I didn't know how to make content, which I still don't know how to make content. Like I said,
I can tell. No.
Yeah. And number two is it was just easy, man. Like you play a game for a couple hours and YouTube automatically uploads as a video. So it was just easy to do every day, day in and day out. Every day live stream for a couple hours, and before you know it, 3 months passed, you have 100 live stream videos with a combined viewer totalship of like 10 people, 10 views.
Yeah.
That was the issue, and that's why people started like rating each other. It was because it was honestly the only way to grow is because when you start rating people, you eventually like you tap into the same viewer base, and then you ping pong around that viewer base, right? So it almost became like I would get the highest viewerships when you guys weren't streaming, which makes sense because we share the same viewer base.
Yeah.
Now, if we were all streaming at the same time, we would compete against each other, and
all have no viewers.
Exactly. And then the way the YouTube algorithm rewards creators is by how many viewers are actually concurrently watching. So YouTube loves to calculate the worthiness of content based off of raw metrics and numbers.
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't matter what the content is. It just matters what the number says.
So it's important for anyone out there who's like trying to become YouTubers to understand that you can create the best content in the world, but you're not going to get promoted because YouTube doesn't know who you are.
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't know what your channel is about, and YouTube doesn't have the time and resources to understand and learn you.
And determine where the real content is.
Exactly, because there's just simply way too many YouTube videos uploaded to the ecosystem every single day, an hour, and second. I forget what the specific metric was, but I believe it was something crazy like there's 400 million watch hours of YouTube videos uploaded every single day.
Yeah, and it's so funny that you bring up about the streaming thing, because the reason why I was streaming, because at the time in the community I wanted to make content off of, it was the Call of Duty Zombies community. Streaming just blew up. Now, streaming was always a thing, but in the Zombies community, it was not really a thing for a long time. And then in like, I think 2016, streaming really blew up. And then in 2017, it was still going on pretty strong. So when I started my channel, I actually wanted to make like actual like videos and content, but I was like, I guess I'm gonna, I was like swallowed what I wanted, like I swallowed my pride and did what I didn't want to do, because I thought it would be better for my channel if I streamed. And like I got so used to streaming, I hated it, because it's you do nothing in streaming. Like, you can do anything on YouTube and it'll be more work than streaming. Because if you guys don't know, streaming takes no effort at all. All you need to stream is have reading skills and be able to press the start streaming button. That's all the work that you have to do. And even that isn't work. And so I thought it would be good for me in my channel to stream at the beginning, which honestly, I would have never hit 100 subscribers in the time that I did without streaming. And like, I find it crazy is because recently I just hit over 365 videos on my channel, and meanwhile I have almost 400 streams on my channel, and I stopped streaming 2 years ago.
Yeah, so going back to, I completely agree with what you said there. Like, I regret streaming on my channel as well. A little more clarification. Gage and I both started streaming Fortnite when it got popular.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was I didn't actually enjoy Fortnite that much.
I actually, I hated Fortnite at the beginning, but by the time I started streaming it, I actually was in love with the game.
Yeah, and then the same thing that happened to me. I started playing it, understanding, getting better at it, forcing myself to. And then eventually, when I did get sort of decent at it, I was never great at it, but I got, I was better than a bot. That's when I started to actually enjoy the game, and the community started to grow. as well. I don't want to say I completely regret streaming, because so the whole way to grow YouTube is by pure luck. We were talking about YouTube metrics earlier as an example, as like I was trying to set a base of how you cannot get promoted by YouTube because there's too many YouTubers out there, too many videos. There's not enough people that work at YouTube to look at your content and decide whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and tell the computer algorithms at YouTube to promote your content. So the only way to get yourself noticed is to get lucky and build up some sort of base. So live streaming was always a way to constantly be live and available to get rated. That was the goal, for me at least. Like, I wasn't live streaming just for the sake of creating good content. I was live streaming with the explicit intent of getting noticed by a bigger live streamer and getting them to raid my channel.
Which happened.
So
Twice, a lot of times actually.
Twice it happened. So remember, the whole goal of YouTube for me is to build a viewership and actually take this full time, right? I also enjoy creating my own content, but the way YouTube works is I can create all the content that I enjoy creating. It'll never get promoted because YouTube doesn't know me, doesn't understand my channel.
Yeah.
So the only way to grow is to get really lucky and make content that can be discoverable by live streamers. So I did that. I streamed PUBG because it was, at the time before Fortnite came out, was the most popular video game.
It was so fun.
It was fun. The hackers killed it though. But then I streamed PUBG, and then One Shot Girl got recommended my live stream. She came and she rated with 1,000 viewers. So then off of that little spike in viewership, 1,000 viewers is a nice signal to the YouTube computers and systems that your channel is taking flight and is getting noticed. So when all these thousands of people came, now I had a bump in watch time because people started watching.
Yeah, those 1,000 people being there in 1 minute, you get 1,000 minutes of watch time, which calculates to like what, 20 hours?
Which is like 100 videos that are watched a minute each by 10 people.
Yeah,
or by 100 people each.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that watch time bump essentially told YouTube's algorithms that this channel has proven itself as a channel that can drive watch time for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds video game content. So immediately the systems marked my channel and your channel, because you've been doing it for a while, as a video game topic channel. A subcategory, it's a PlayerUnknown's video game channel, and also live stream content. It is a live stream channel. So now YouTube, instead of not knowing what you are, YouTube now has sort of an idea what you are. And that being, both our channels are live stream channels, and we're video game live stream channels, and then further even more down, we are
the niche of the
PUBG,
game.
A niche, exactly. We're a PUBG niche video game channel. So then you continue that trend. So you found success, someone rated you. Now maybe 10 or 20 of those out of 100,000 viewers that came, they stay. So I can tell you from that raid, I gained like 500 subscribers. No, 200 subscribers. I got 200 subscribers from that, and of those 200 subscribers, maybe 5 or 10 people stuck around.
Yeah.
So now it's a snowball effect. Before you were getting 0 viewers, right? Because whenever everyone starts streaming, they get 0 viewers. Now I'm getting 5 viewers at a time. So now I'm building even more watch time. And eventually that triggers the algorithm some more. So now my live stream, whenever I live stream content, gets pushed out to potential viewers now, because YouTube understands that I'm a live stream gaming channel. It'll start recommending my content to potential viewers it thinks want to watch this. So what happens is, from the 5 it became 10, it became 20, like total views at a time, until eventually Fortnite came out. And at that point I was pulling maybe 5 to 10 concurrent viewers at a time. And that's when the magic happened. Because of all of these lucky spikes, I was able to build enough watch time, raw watch time hours, that my Fortnite channel started to be recommended to other Fortnite audiences. And who got recommended Fortnite content? Who's a Fortnite viewer?
I mean, I got so many like, I didn't even watch Fortnite, and I got recommended Fortnite all the time, specifically by Nick30 and Bewitching. Those two streamers, every day they would be in my feed, and like, this was at a time when I never even played Fortnite before.
Right. So this is the whole strategy again, because we've built up all of this watch hour, and it was lucky because a raider jump started. Oh, let me go back. So the reason why One Shot Girl even found my channel was because of Phil Green. Phil Green came in with the first raid, which was a small raid, but it bumped me up. So then YouTube understood and pushed my content to another PUBG streamer, right? So because Phil Green was playing PUBG at the time, right? This is all making sense to everybody. I hope so. So Phil Green initially started the metric bump.
Yeah.
Now YouTube understood I'm a PUBG channel, and then it bumped it and suggested to One Shot Girl. So One Shot Girl went into her homepage on YouTube, saw that I was a recommended live stream, clicked on it, and then she rated me. So now I got even more of a bump. So now what happened was, since we're playing Fortnite, this is, you know, a couple months later, I'm getting more viewers because of what happened with 2 raids.
Yeah.
What does YouTube recommend? Who does YouTube recommend my content to? Nick30.
Dude, continue.
Nick30 got recommended the content, and he was doing raids at the time after his stream. So Nick30 came to my channel with like 10,000 viewers. So in a time span of 2 minutes, I got 1,200 subscribers, maybe like 40,000 watch hours, something crazy.
Yeah.
And at that point, every live stream after that, we had people stick around. I was getting 50 to 30 viewers concurrent for hours.
I remember we'd play Playground. We'd go on Playground in Fortnite, and somehow, like, it would probably be the most boring shit ever, and you would have a lot of viewers.
Exactly, and that's all because of the events that led up to this. That one pivotal moment when
Phil Green,
somebody brought tens of thousands of viewers into my content, and what does this mean? I got lucky. Like, I got purely lucky 3 times in a row, but I took that luck, and instead of not capitalizing on the luck, I continued putting content out to be able to get seen, right? So that's the whole strategy behind growing on YouTube. And all 3 of those things that happened led up eventually to me creating as many like videos that I think that could go viral for K-pop related content, that literally a week ago it happened. It finally happened. I finally hit the viral video that I've been wanting to hit. It's got 2 million views, and overnight I shot up 15,000 subscribers. So right now I have 15,000 viewers that will watch my content when I put out a specific type of content, which means if I live stream Fortnite, no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah. I saw one of your streams that had like 20 views or something.
Yeah, if I put out content that's K-pop related, I'll get tens of thousands of views. Like my latest upload was, it's even more nuanced than that. You have to create content within K-pop that's also niched. That's also what like your audience really want to watch.
It's like a niche and a niche for everything. Like, YouTube's crazy. Like, everything is so specific. If you succeed at one thing accidentally, it like it makes the creators feel stuck. And it's actually so funny how we're on like the opposite sides of the spectrum. Like, for me, I used to care about numbers a lot, because for me, what numbers meant to me was that it was growing a community. And that's what I used to care about a lot. I wanted to make videos, and I wanted to grow a community. But then I realized one day that, like, maybe numbers isn't all that to me. Like, maybe it's a subconscious thing. And then I just realized that subconsciously to all of us, numbers mean success to us and make us feel successful, even if it doesn't determine our success. Now, I think of myself very successful on YouTube. I've been at it for 3 years. I've watched 10 friends quit YouTube. And I always feel like I've improved at YouTube, but I'm out here getting like 50 views on a video, right? And like, I found out that it's a quite literally a subconscious thing. We base everything off of numbers, including our own success. And so you can be successful and not have that number, and then you'll feel unsuccessful, which I guess I felt like subconsciously for a long time, and I didn't know why. And like, it took me so long to pick apart my brain to find that out. And now I literally don't care about views at all, because what I've realized is when I made that meme content a long time ago, I did what you're doing right now, which is capitalizing. That Kirby video blew up, right? It got so many views, and it was at 100,000 views in like, I think 5 or 6 months. And so after that video started blowing up, I started posting every other day, and I was making meme content. But the thing was, I hated meme content. It got really boring really fast. After like a month of uploading meme content, I wanted to shoot myself. Like, I hated YouTube at that point. There was nothing that had enjoyment about it anymore. And like, I did all the right steps. A video blew up, and I went in that niche, and I exploited that niche. But then I realized, like, man, I think about it nowadays, and I really don't care about views anymore on YouTube. And for me, it's about making the best content possible and making what you want to make. Because we were talking about before the podcast, how what did you say? You were saying like, you don't want to be stuck making BTS content, and you want to, I don't know if I should be saying this.
BTS meme content, like memes, right? I don't want to make meme content. I want to make BTS content, but I don't want to make BTS meme content. So there's different objectives here. Like, success definitely does not correlate to numbers. I agree. But depends on what you mean by success. Like, for me, success is taking a YouTube channel to a full-time job, right? Mm-hmm. I want to be able to monetize it and then do this for a living. A lot of people, you don't have to do this for a living. I have a real job, so like, I don't have to do YouTube for a living, but it's like a dream of mine to do YouTube for a living, like a business, right? So for me, success absolutely has to do with the numbers, because the numbers are what correlate to like how much monetization potential you have, right? Which is completely different than another form of success on YouTube, which is just to create the content that you like, which is what YouTube has in its name, guys. It's called YouTube for a reason. It is your channel. So that's exactly what you're doing, I think, and that's perfectly fine. That is actually what YouTube is meant to be, before I got bastardized by monetization. Monetization essentially brought on a lot of creators that want to take it full time, right? If I wanted to do YouTube for myself, I would just create video game content on League of Legends, which I don't, because it doesn't get any views. Because going back to what I said earlier, YouTube doesn't know my channel, doesn't know who I am. There's hundreds of millions of channels out there. Why would it promote my League of Legends content? It doesn't even freaking know who I am.
That's what I'm saying, though. Continue.
So the only reason why I am making live streams that I talk about, making BTS meme videos, is to tell the algorithm and get the algorithm to start promoting me. Because when you make those when you get lucky and you get those viral spikes, right, then you get your viewership. And then, like you said, a lot of YouTubers feel trapped in their content. This is why you have to like just fight through it, because you're now given the golden ticket by YouTube to say, hey, this is the audience that wants to watch this type of content, and you're the channel that we think can do it. Make more of this, and then YouTube will start promoting you, which is exactly what's happening right now. Like, I didn't get 15,000 subscribers off a viral video. I got 10,000 subscribers off a viral video. I'm getting 5,000. I got to 15,000, 5,000 extra subscribers based off the content I started making after that, which is more BTS meme videos. So this is the whole strategy here. So like, I feel like if anybody, I know a lot of people that watch your channel are small YouTubers. So if anyone wants to make content, like, you cannot expect to get promoted on YouTube and blow up making content that you enjoy. You have to create content that the YouTube algorithms think others that watch YouTube would enjoy.
But also what I want,
follow the audience.
Also what I want to say is, for those small YouTubers, is that don't let numbers determine your video's value. And if if you want to make, like, for your instance, if you want to make League of Legends videos, and that I highly, like, do you want to make League of Legends videos? Would you rather be making them over BTS?
Not specific. No, I gotta clarify. Not BTS in general. BTS meme videos.
Okay.
I've been Army for a long time. I enjoy doing reaction videos. Those videos aren't getting tens of thousands of views on my channel. Those videos are pulling in 500 to 1,000 if it's normal, and then if I'm lucky, 5,000 views. The meme videos generate 20 to 30,000 views per upload. So I would love to have a channel that does both BTS reaction videos as well as League of Legends content. But this all goes back to how YouTube works. If I make both contents on my channel, what am I telling YouTube? I'm telling YouTube I'm a League of Legends gaming channel and I'm a BTS reaction channel. And remember how niche YouTube is? YouTube is just going to get confused and be like, what the heck is this channel about? Other than that, the 10,000 people, 15,000 people that came for BTS K-pop related content, they're not going to watch League of Legends. So what happens if I put a League of Legends content out and only 2 people out of 15,000 watch it? What's that tell YouTube? Remember, YouTube doesn't have a person watching your video.
Yeah.
It tells YouTube your video freaking sucks. It tells YouTube systems that 2 out of 15,000 people watch it. But we're not promoting this.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. Don't let that tell you. Like, if you're not getting good views, don't let it take you down.
Let me get to that. I was just going to get to exactly what you're talking about. Your performance on your video has nothing to do with how good it is. Like you said, because of what I just said. YouTube is very specific in how it sends out promotional content to people that it think wants to watch it. So if YouTube doesn't understand what your content is, you're not going to get those metrics. So if you upload a video, now sometimes they get it wrong. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm sends it out to a completely weird audience that doesn't even watch, let's say, what kind of content would you like to make, nerd?
Well, the content that I make right now is where I want to be at. Also, I was trying to talk about this earlier, but I don't know if you've seen. We were talking about gaming stuff and how, like, we all want to make gaming stuff because it's like the most readily available. But have you seen that I've been getting into making like really good skits and stuff? Like, I know you said you actually don't watch YouTube much, but I've been like getting into making skits, and it's no longer just gaming.
So what happens is, like, you have, so for your Nerd Period channel specifically, you've built up all of this past watch time because everyone's like thousands of watch hours on Fortnite that YouTube understands your channel as a gaming live stream channel that's Fortnite. So when you start putting out content that's completely different from that, maybe some of the audience that subscribe for that isn't going to watch it. So that's exactly what happens when you pivot. So I've done many pivots on my channel before. I went from, before like the K-pop thing blew up, I went from Fortnite streaming to cooking videos, and from cooking videos back to League of Legends content. They got no views. Were they great videos? One of them was, and I'll tell you why that was. So this goes back to the subject of YouTube is not a human being. YouTube is a computer algorithm that doesn't understand your content. It only watches the numbers. So if nobody on your channel, your current subscribers, watch it because you put out a content that's completely out of their interests, then it tells the system that it sucks and won't promote it. I put out a League of Legends video highlighting my friends and I playing League of Legends. No views. It got no views because the people who subscribe to my channel are little kids and people who are Fortnite live stream specific. So
and nobody of them wants to watch League.
Exactly. You know what I did with that video that performed poorly? I'm talking about cliff at the beginning, people dropping off within the first few seconds. No retention, no click-through rate, no watch time. Do you know what I did with that video? The same exact video. I put it and I posted on the League of Legends subreddit. Do you know how hard it is to get anything on the front page of a subreddit, especially one that's the main League of Legends subreddit? I'm talking about the millions of follower, like 20, 30 million follower subreddit. I got it to the front page.
That is hard.
It's got 1,000 upvotes, 500 comments. People are like, "This is the most funny thing I've ever seen. You and your friends should stream." I proved on Reddit. I proved on Reddit that the video that I put on YouTube is a good video, but it never took off on YouTube. Why? Because of what we talked about. Because YouTube, there's not an employee at YouTube who goes to your videos, watches it, and goes, okay, League of Legends live stream. I thought that was pretty funny. Let's start recommending it to people. No, it's all about the numbers. So again, depends on what you want to do with your channel. You can literally, so here's the thing, you can literally create the content that you want to create on YouTube and be happy with it. Your chances of growing are next to zero. You literally have, the odds are against you. You literally have less than a 1% chance of growing with your content, unless you are creating content that is significantly different than the other content that is offered on the ecosystem. For example, if Gage, if you're creating these like skit contents, if it's significantly funnier, it's significantly more engaging, it's significantly better and different than what other people like you channels. And let's be real, there's probably thousands of channels that do what you do. There's thousands of channels that do what I do, because YouTube is free and open. It's huge. There's no way anybody that comes into YouTube today is going to be unique,
and
right?
everybody has a phone. Anybody can do it.
Exactly.
Everybody in this day and age has one.
You're competing against these other channels. It's the other reason why live streaming is a horrible waste of your time. Live streaming, the same thing that 99% of other live streamers are live streaming. If you are not a professional gamer, you don't offer the viewer high level plays. Even if you're like platinum or diamond, you're like top tier, you're good, you're not challenger, you're not like top 1%, right? No one's gonna watch you, because why would they watch you over Shroud?
Yeah.
If you make Valorant content and you're good at it, like say you're Immortal, why would they watch you over Shroud? And if you're good at Fortnite, you're really good, you always win cups, like you're the top 2,000 in Fortnite on arenas, why would they watch you over Ninja, right? You're competing against something that is already being done, right? Or your number one is skill. Number two is how good are you as a personality? Are you, at that point, are you a comedian? Are you Bill Burr? Are you Joe Rogan? Are you as good as, let's say, Jimmy O Yang, who started his YouTube channel? If the answer is no, you're not going to grow, because you're not offering something significantly different than what others have already been doing and offering. You cannot grow that way. But it doesn't mean your content's bad, because we go back to this whole thing. In order to get promoted, you have to be like tip of the iceberg. Does it mean you have bad content? No, it just means you have content that is above average, it's good, and YouTube doesn't think that it's worth it to promote over the other people that also have just as good content as you, or even better.
I feel like everybody who streams in general has bad content. Like, you're a bad streamer, I'm a bad streamer, because the reality of it is, because we're all the same, we're pressing start streaming and playing a game or talking. Like, sure, maybe you have some, your value is only to the people who watch you. There is no value to you to anybody else in the world other than the people who watch you. And like, everybody's a terrible streamer. The only person I feel like is a real streamer is Dr. Disrespect. He is like,
he puts in the time.
He's the epitome of a great streamer. He is high level gaming, and he has the best personality. And like, I'm not a Dr. Disrespect fanboy or anything.
Me neither.
But he's interactive. He hits all three heads for streaming. He's interactive. He has the best personality, and he's high level. Yeah. And like,
he's funny as hell.
He's the only streamer on this earth worth watching for anybody. I would say even if you didn't game, he is very entertaining.
That's exactly what it is. So to grow on YouTube, you have to, well, I'll get into it. So in order to, that's success on streaming, yes, you have to have personality. You're literally an entertainer. Are you able to entertain strangers on the TV? If the answer is no, don't stream, right? Yeah. For streaming purposes, right? The reason why we stream is to get those rates, to get those potential viewership spikes,
and then go to what we wanted to do.
Exactly. So the whole point of being trapped in your own content is, as soon as YouTube gives you the golden ticket, as soon as Twitch gives you the golden, well, not Twitch. There's no search and discoverability on Twitch. There's no way you're going to get discovered unless it's a Twitch raid.
Twitch is such a bad platform that I think about.
Horrible.
It's like,
it's a horrible waste of time.
Yeah.
So it's, I hate to keep cutting you off. My bad.
it's
But like,
fine.
let me get through this one point. So like, the only way to grow on Twitch, because there's no search and discoverability, is if you get super lucky and some big streamer who does the same content that you do comes and raids your channel, and when he does that, you are just as entertaining to his audience and offer just as much value. Then they stick around for the next stream and the stream after that, and then you get bumped up on the discoverability page on Twitch. So the only reason that you can grow on the YouTube ecosystem as someone who is like just mediocre / above average in content is to create content that adds value to the viewer. So in my opinion, that is how-to videos, like how to do this and that, guides, right? How to play League of Legends at a gold level or something like that. For gaming, for Fortnite, it's like best controller key bindings. I think one of your most successful, well, here's a great example. One of your most successful videos, I think, wasn't even the meme video. It was the troll video that was best keybinds, not clickbait. And you know why that was successful? You literally got it got pushed into the feed by
I baited people
10 million. Yeah, and he literally like put your content and channel name into his video. He has like 9 million subscribers. What's his name?
It's Jarian.
Exactly. So that's the only way you can grow as a content creator on YouTube, is to take advantage of live streams, take advantage of actually creating content that adds value to the potential audience, and then blowing up from that. And then once you get these or make meme videos like I do, you make memes like you did 2Gauge, 200,000 views. So once you hit that lucky spike of 200,000 views, how many subscribers did you gain from that Kirby video?
Oh my god, I would say I think I got 1,500 subscribers from that. Like my channel is purely that video, and like
so of the 1,500. Of the 1,500 subscribers, 10 or 20 of them stick around and watch your content. That means you just gained yourself a net positive 15 new subscribers.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta keep creating these strategic videos called gateway content to draw in potential viewers, and then retain as many of those as you can. And then when you hit the critical mass of, you get maybe a couple thousand views per video on the content that you like, because of these people that come, there's definitely a few of them that will watch you for no matter what, because they actually like you as a content creator now. So this is how you build your audience. You've literally done these like viral gateway videos contents. You've live streamed for raids. You've created how-tos. You've created meme content. You're pouring in now. You're getting lucky. Now you're getting like viewers because of these little viral spikes, and then you keep 1%, 2%. You keep 1, 2, 3, 4 after the other, after every viral video. Now you've built yourself an audience of 500, 600, 1,000 people that watch anything that you post. So now, once you've hit that point, then you can start creating content that you enjoy, that you like. So once I hit
100,
let's say 25,000 subscribers from BTS meme content, then I'll start putting out more BTS reaction video. Right? Because then maybe 500 to 1,000 will continually come back and watch. So what does that tell YouTube? It tells YouTube 500 to 1,000 people like watching your videos that you put out that are K-pop BTS reaction video related. So now YouTube understands what your channel is, and then the beauty is you start getting promoted and you start growing to new audiences, right? And then it's up to your personality to hold. So at the end of the day, it's up to you as a personality of what you add. And also, like, if it's not about your personality, it's how educational are you. Like, if I created like how to enjoy BTS and learn more about them as a new army, as a new K-pop fan. Like a lot of K-pop fans they don't know where to start, and then I make videos like how-to videos. If I didn't have the personality, I would do that because I offer them that value. So you got to figure out whether your value is educational value or it's personality entertainment value, and then you can succeed on both, right? You just got to like be really focused on that, and then of course do these gateway viral tricks to get the audience first, because YouTube doesn't know who you are. YouTube doesn't care. I feel like I just blabbed on and on. My bad.
Oh, it's fine. I don't mean to rag on the community base that you make videos for, but holy crap. I mean, I've seen some toxic communities, but I made a joke in one of your comment sections, and then this girl is like trying to threaten the whole BTS army or whatever on me. I'm like, what the heck? Like,
no, I mean, it's like that with every big community.
I know, but like, it's like so crazy. Like the phenomenon of BTS, it's like, it's crazy because I don't believe in worshiping anything. And these like teens, or I don't even know what the demographic are. Is it 12-year-olds?
Demographics are actually half and half. They're majority like millennials and older. Actually, it's actually not young people that watch BTS the most. It's actually 25 to 34-year-olds that watch BTS the most.
I believe that the BTS fans like you that are actually mature adults are just fine human beings, but I don't get this whole like, I don't get why these people are worshiping BTS like they're above humans. Like, they act like they're not human. And, like, for instance, your girlfriend made that cake video for the BTS person or whatever, right? And, like, I just don't see why, because, like, let's be honest. She didn't just make that video to make it. It's obviously to get attention and potentially get that.
I mean, no, I would disagree with you on that. She actually enjoys them enough to like.
No, I'm saying, but it to make the cake, right? It's specifically the overall goal is to get that person you made the cake for see that video, right?
No,
am I wrong?
She did it just like.
No,
she enjoys it.
No, I know.
See it or not.
No, but like that's the goal, right? I wouldn't make you a cake. I wouldn't just make you a cake and then post it on the internet. I would make you a cake and hope that you see it. Do you see what I'm getting at right here? She didn't just make the cake.
Well, she did because, I mean, I don't know why she really did it. I never pushed her on it. But someone in your chat asked, because I'm on your stream right now, I feel like with Twitch, you'll need to get lucky if you want an audience. Yes, 1,000% true. Because there's no search and discoverability on Twitch. You need to get rated.
I would rather stream on YouTube where it's batch random and like you have the... Hold on, my stream just went to 1 bit rate. It's frozen right now.
Really nice. Nice.
It's back up at 8,000.
Oh, it's working for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that is because it's actually totally not... What? Is it working for me?
It should be done.
You said like YouTube is random, but not that random because you still get pushed out to like other people that are like wanting to watch like that.
That's what I'm saying. It is random based off of pushing it out to people who want that video game, but at least it's not Twitch where it's the whole scenario of the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. If you're Shroud at 100,000 viewers if you have 100,000 viewers in Valorant, you're going to be at the top of the page and you're going to get more viewers. And like, I don't... is there even a search option to go at the bottom of the viewers?
Nope.
Exactly. Nope. Who's going to scroll to the people who has one viewer? Nobody.
Dude, no one. For anybody out there who quit YouTube streaming because you're not getting views and you're doing it on Twitch, dude, you're
not going to do anything on Twitch.
YouTube will kill Twitch on live stream because YouTube has a natively built search and discovery and recommendation feature. YouTube actually recommends your content if it thinks a viewer wants to watch your content. Twitch does not have that built in. So if you're streaming on Twitch with 1, 2, 3 viewers, sorry man, you're not going to grow. You need a significantly lucky break where for some off chance a 10,000 viewer channel is scrolling really fast and down. He sorted by low to high. And then he went from 0 to like 1 viewers, and he just randomly saw. You can't even upload custom thumbnails on Twitch. So that's the other problem. You can't even like catch people's eyes with a thumbnail. All they see is like what's currently being displayed, frozen in time.
It's so stupid.
So if someone like sees that and they see your like title and they randomly click on you and then they raid you, that's how you get discovered on Twitch. You do not stream on Twitch. There's no point. You're wasting your time into a black hole.
The only reason why I stream on Twitch is like I take because the reason why is if I stream on Twitch, the people who want to watch me are going to be the ones watching me.
Dude,
so
the reason why I stream on Twitch, which I still do, is so it saves my videos and I can download them later to make highlights.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's
is
what I
a
do.
really
People don't
nice
understand it.
feature. I actually, on my second channel that I have, that's how I make all the highlights for that channel. It's just I download the VOD and I take the funniest parts, and like I swear to God, I would have 0 viewers in a Twitch stream and the funniest shit goes on somehow. It's like when you're live streaming, just everything becomes better or something. I don't know.
Let me tell you how you leverage live streaming on Twitch and actually grow on that channel. You stream to both Twitch and YouTube, number one. So you actually have some randomness. Like you might get lucky and someone might get recommended your content on YouTube to, let's say, a big streamer who rates you, because the only way you're getting rated on Twitch is if someone actually looks for your content. But you might get like shown to Nick830 on a random chance. Maybe it's like 1 in a million, but you got lucky. Nick830 saw your live stream and he rates it like me. Now you actually have a viewership spike. The other way you stream to both platforms. Second, you take the highlights of whatever you live stream and you create highlight videos that are keyword optimized.
Yeah.
So you SEO the shit out of it and you create highlights with highly clickbait thumbnails and titles that are very specific. Like you can't just be like Fortnite stream highlights number 1. No, you gotta be like,
God.
This is why you should watch this video. I cranked a 90 on a little kid and he still ended up beating me. Maybe somebody wants to watch that.
Or
that's how specific you have to be.
I beat this kid so hard in a build fight. He sent a video of me killing him, killing himself, something like that.
No, that's funny, but I mean, it's a little controversial topic you got there. But it's kind of like that. Like
controversy is how you grow. Like if you look up, controversy is how you grow. Now I'm not saying with that kind of controversy. I'm talking about real controversy.
Dude, I beat a kid so bad. I beat this little kid so bad with my 90s. I cranked 90 so hard on this little kid that he started crying to his mom. And then his mom got on the phone and started the headset and yelled at me. Dude, people click on that. And then you make highlights like that on your YouTube channel that has search and discoverability and recommendations. And then you get lucky and hopefully that starts building traction and bringing audiences to your Twitch again. Like, you just can't grow on Twitch. Live streaming is too saturated and there's no search and discoverability. Streaming on Twitch as a small streamer is suicide.
Oh, especially with Xbox, like consoles that have built-in streaming capabilities.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I know so many kids who try to stream. Like, it's so funny. It's also funny too that the people get deterred because they don't have any views. Like all the people who do, I feel like do YouTube and Twitch nowadays, it's so hard to find people who do YouTube to do YouTube. And that's why, like, I'm like actually very upset that one of my
You know why it's hard to find people who do YouTube for YouTube? Because they're probably buried and they don't have any. You're not getting recommended their content.
Yeah,
YouTube
for
doesn't
real.
know who they are.
But the people
we just talked about.
No, I'm talking about the people I know in real life who started like streaming on Twitch and YouTube since doing those two things are so easy now. Because I don't know if you know, but you can make YouTube videos. Like there's actual editing software on the PS4.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. So well, there it is.
And so I know some kids, so many, like they start YouTube. And for all the wrong reasons, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna start YouTube in a month. I'm gonna have 1 million subscribers. Then my first paycheck, I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini and stuff."
Dude, like, if this was like the beginning of YouTube, you probably have a shot at doing that. But now you have to actually make content that gives them value. You cannot just put out gaming. You can't put out like you can't even put out like really good gaming content because there's so many people that also put out really good gaming content. This is the whole point. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people doing what you're doing. So for instance, streaming is a big one. Okay, the only way you can grow on a stream nowadays, like just to grow, like just not even utilizing like other like tricks of the industry to like bring viewers in or getting lucky, is to just like be really freaking entertaining. Like you are literally like worthy to do Comedy Central level stuff, and you start streaming. I mean, it'll be hard, but I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I disagree. Not on Twitch, at least. Maybe on YouTube. On Twitch, YouTube. if you're the best of the best on Twitch, you still won't get discovered because it doesn't exist on Twitch. However, if you're starting from zero and you are literally the funniest guy in America at this time. You are literally an undiscovered comedian. You do that on YouTube, you will freaking blow up because you're that good.
Yeah.
And people that randomly find you will stick around and watch, and they will share it.
And on the other end of things, like there's famous people who start streaming on Twitch because Twitch is the streaming platform. And actually, an actor
They're fine.
An actor from Stranger Things is on Twitch, like an actual, like, this is the #1 Netflix show. A person from that show streams on Twitch, only gets 10 viewers. I've actually been in his chat, and like
there's no discoverability.
You can't do Twitch. Like,
Twitch is the dumbest thing you can do
YouTube?
right now.
If he went to YouTube and used his name,
yes,
he would.
YouTube will literally put it on the trending page because the key word is his name, which probably drives a ton of search results to begin with, right? So like, okay, streaming on Twitch is literally a waste of time. Like, it literally, until they build search and discoverability and recommendations, it's a waste of time.
Twitch is a terrible platform.
It's a horrible platform. The only way, think about it, if you're scrolling on Twitch, there's no infinite scroll. Like, you go to a stream, it's not like you hate that stream and then you could like scroll to the next one, like Instagram. Like, if Twitch built something like Instagram where you can just scroll through like streams and it pushes the content to you, that it thinks, like, if it actually has a metric that says, okay, of the viewers that came randomly to Nerd Period stream, they average stay about 2 minutes. That's a pretty good watch time. Let's start pushing. It could be as simple as that, and then it'll push it to the top of the list. And then there's random viewers who are just streaming through Fortnite, and okay, well here's this guy. Oh, and they stay for 2 minutes, and then it pushes out even more. All they need to do is have a little bit of an algorithm, a system in place for search for recommendations, and it would be fine. This is why I think YouTube is still the premier streaming platform. Yeah, because YouTube actually does that. It's just not scrolling, it pushes it to you.
But if people don't know, the side effect of streaming on YouTube, if you stream on YouTube and you're trying to be a streamer, don't ever make videos expecting them to do good. I would say streaming killed my channel in a way that when I stopped streaming on YouTube, I feel like, first of all, well, actually, that's actually a whole different situation. But say you try to post videos as regular as you stream, your YouTube's gonna, like, your channel's gonna commit suicide, basically.
Dude, I agree, because the reason why is it's no secret. Like, everybody out there is wondering, oh man, what's the trick to YouTube? And I'll tell you what the trick is. The trick to YouTube, and they've even told you, like, YouTube employees have said this, like, every day they release a new video almost talking about the algorithm. I always
see
literally tell you what to do. They literally tell you, in order to get recommended by YouTube systems, you have to follow the audience. You have to make whatever the audience wants to watch. And the trick here is, the audience isn't your subscribers. If you're a YouTuber and you look at your metrics, I guarantee if you go to like watch time by subscribers, I guarantee you it's less than 1% that subscribe that actually watch your content. Well, all the majority of views, for me, 99% of my views come from unsubscribes.
Well, yeah, because you just had a video hit 1.8 million views.
No, even before that, less than 1% are watching it that are subscribed.
That's crazy, because for me, it's over 90% that are subscribed.
Okay, but where does that 10% come from? That's missing.
Obviously unsubscribed.
Well, no, exactly. So that 10% is still part of your audience.
Yeah.
So that's what the point I'm trying to make. There's a hidden audience that YouTube knows is your audience, that it displays thumbnails to, impressions. So just because they're subscribed, especially for my channel, doesn't mean that they're my audience. I have to make content that these mystery viewers want to watch.
Yeah, that's so funny.
You have to follow your audience. Your audience, so here's why. I actually work in technology, in product side. So I do a ton with, like, I learn a lot about this, algorithms and systems. The technology works like this. YouTube is a personalized platform. It means if I type in YouTube search Fortnite, I get a different return of Fortnite thumbnails than if Gage, you would type the same search word. So we get displayed different things on search, we get displayed different things on our home screen, we get displayed different things on our recommended up next videos, because it's personalized. YouTube takes all the information that we feed into it to formulate a best playlist that it thinks we want to watch. It has labeled us as an audience, and then with that unique label, that personal, like, intimate knowledge of us that it thinks it has, it'll feed us different types of content that it thinks we would like to watch. And it's machine learning, so we're constantly, by us clicking through on a thumbnail, we're telling it, yes, this is what I want to watch. By us scrolling past a thumbnail and not clicking on it, we're telling it, no, I'm not interested in this. This is how simple it is. It is literally a computer learning about your habits, your viewing habits, and then subsequently feeding you content that it thinks you will continue to enjoy. Because its ultimate goal is to keep you on the platform 24/7. If you can watch this 24/7, 365 days a year, and click on every single ad, that's YouTube's dream, because you're just making them ad revenue at that point. Yeah. Remember, YouTube is Google. It's a business. They're in the business of selling ads. It's marketing, right?
They don't care about you. They care
exactly. So what that means is, for everybody out there that is not subscribed to you, don't think you have 100 subscribers. Don't think that, oh man, I have 100 eyeballs that I have to make content for. No, there's other people. As soon as they've even watched your video, YouTube already put a flag on that account and says, this person watched Gage. He watched Nerpurier. He didn't subscribe, but he watched it. And he watched it, first time he watched it was 30 seconds. He's a potential audience for our next impression. So the next time Gage uploads a Fortnite video, even though this guy's not subscribed, because for some reason he watched Gage's first video, he's going to get a thumbnail on his homepage or his notifications that says, you might want to watch him again. That's how personalized it is. And you might be wondering, well, how did he get to Gage in the first place? Easy. What if I shared a tweet, or I sent out a text message? Hey, wrong text message. I sent it to my girlfriend, and then she clicks on, who's this Nerpurier guy? She clicks on it, and she watched 2 seconds of it. Oh, well, I don't really know this guy. I don't like Fortnite. She clicks. But it doesn't matter. She engaged with it. She is now an audience of Gage, but she's not subscribed. So you gotta make content that these people, your audience, want to watch. It's so simple. That's a secret to YouTube sauce right there. You gotta follow what the audience wants, and you know how you know what the audience wants to watch. You literally go to your audience tab in your YouTube analytics, and you see whatever YouTube gives you. It tells you your best performing videos recently. It tells you how many unique viewers you've driven every day. It tells you your average view duration. That's literally what you gotta do.
Dude, if I went based off of my audience, dude, I would probably shoot myself. The Kirby video and that sucky video to this day is still getting thousands of views within hours.
Let me tell you, this is, if you do care, if that's not what you care about, then don't make videos. But for people that are in your situation, Gage, that want to grow their channel to the point where they can start making content that they actually enjoy and see growth and see YouTube recommending, then you need to settle down, swallow that boringness, start making what your audience wants to watch. And in that case, if 1,500 of your subscribers came from Kirby, you gotta make more meme videos about trending topics. Among Us. You gotta start making meme videos about Among Us that's related to Kirby. Right?
Yeah, I don't
and that'll blow up. This is how Kirby happened, and it's a picture of Kirby on the Among Us thing. People will click on that. The 1,500 people that are subscribed, you will click on that, and that'll drive even more growth. It's like a growth engine. And then once you keep doing this shit, you're gonna hate yourself for the next year, right? Because all you've been doing is making content you hate to make. But guess what? You're getting subscribers. Next thing you know, you're at 20,000 subscribers, all from meme videos that you hate making. But guess what? Out of those 20,000 people, 1,000 actually start watching whatever you freaking post. You could post a video of you taking a shit on the toilet, and they'll watch it. And guess what? You just built your audience base. That's how you grow on YouTube.
Yeah, for me, I just don't care about growth like that. For me,
so if you don't care, you don't have to do that.
For me, what I feel like, it's the art of making content and doing whatever it takes to make the best content possible. And for me, that's what I enjoy about doing YouTube. Long past the days I care about growth. I used to care about growth a lot, but now it's just honestly, if I was making 0 views, I don't think I'd change what I'm doing. Like, I don't care if I ever hit 0 views. I would still be doing YouTube. It's not like I'd quit.
And that's perfectly fine, man. Like, that's
and it's like people who make movies. Like, people will make one bad movie, and then that director will forever be, like, shamed or whatever, right? But
unless you're M. Night Shyamalan, you can still make more movies.
I don't... Yeah, but, like, those movie makers... Those movie directors, do you think they just quit? No, they're still out there making movies. Just because you never seen those movies doesn't mean they're not out there still grinding. And for me, what I deem successful is that I'm 3 years into doing YouTube, and I still enjoy it, and I look forward to doing it. And I make the content that I want to make, and I think it's amazing. And I screw up a lot, you know. I will spend a lot of time on a video that I think will be good, and then it turns out not good. But it's whatever, because for me, it's a stepping stone of becoming a better creator. And for me, making videos or making movies, I have no interest in making movies, but videos are my movies. And even if nobody was watching them, I wouldn't care. I'd still be making these movies.
Yeah, and it is perfectly fine to do that on YouTube, because again, that's what YouTube originally is for, and I believe that's what YouTube, you know, it's fine to do. Like, it's your tube, your TV channel. You can do whatever you want on it as long as you can enjoy creating it.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people out there, they want to see growth, and that's why. Like, personally, like, that's my. I guess all of this boils down to is like, what's my strategy to grow? Is to continue to crank out BTS meme videos until I hit 50,000 subscribers, and then from 50,000, I'm going to completely pivot, and I'm not going to make meme videos anymore. I'm going to start doing BTS reaction videos, like 100% of the time. It's because I enjoy doing those, right? And then what happens? What if I get bored of that? Maybe I'll pivot to Fortnite or League of Legends, or not Fortnite, League of Legends content. What if I like pivot at 100,000 subscribers to League? 90,000 would never watch me again, but I have 10,000 remaining that would watch it, and I'm fine because I already beat 99% of League of Legends content creators on YouTube with my 10,000 subscribers that still watch me for my content.
Yeah, and shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. So wait. So what happened? Like, honestly, personally, I don't get people wanting to do YouTube as a job though, because YouTube, man, I'm a laborer. I love labor, and I've had some really bad jobs before, but nothing like I do YouTube for no reason. Like, honestly, like I do YouTube out of the passion of doing YouTube, but YouTube is genuinely the hardest work I've ever done. I would say even when my videos were not really good, I would say it's still the hardest thing I've ever done before, because there's the thing is I'm sure you're emotional about your videos, right? You care about how well they do. You care. And what caring does to us is if something doesn't go right, it hurts us. And it makes us have a conflict inside of ourselves that is frustrating. But the thing is, like, we hate it, but we love it. And I feel like I don't know why anybody on earth would want to do YouTube and make their money off of YouTube. Because, like, in my opinion, labor... Like, man, I've had so many odd jobs, and I gotten paid so much for it. And like, I believe if I actually did those odd jobs full time, I would make more money than YouTubers that make like a lot of views on a video, right? Like,
yeah. You would definitely make a lot more money.
And
like, YouTube is not like something you should consider doing full time unless you actually have success like to back it up.
Yeah,
like it still should be something that's like a pipe goal, like a hustle, like a side job. Like, to me, it's just like a side hustle. Like, I don't actually make money at all off of YouTube. Like, not anything. So
how much money, like, oh my god, you know what, a video that would make you a lot of views? How much money I made off the 1.8 million? How much
zero,
money
because it's copyrighted. I
really?
made zero off of it. Yeah, I don't make money off of that. That money goes to Big Hit Entertainment because I used that video.
That's bullshit. Yeah, I didn't actually
even if
watch
I did,
a video.
well, I can give you an example. One of them wasn't content ID'd, and I actually have earnings metrics for it. So I can like give you an example, and then we can like extrapolate that to how much it would be if it was like a 1 million view video. So this one was at 250,000 views, right? So I made another viral video because 250 is a lot of views. That's 250,000. So guess how much a 250,000 view video made?
Holy shit, you're at 16,000 subs now. All right, continue.
Yeah. So guess how much that video made?
$30.
$97.
Oh.
$97.
Yeah, YouTube is not sustainable, bro.
No, like so imagine, okay, so how much would that be at 1 million views? That would be literally that times 4. So $400. 1 million view video for $400, and you're not keeping 400, guys. That's taxes, my friend.
Taxes too.
Dude, there's taxes. People don't understand this. You're your own business. That's 15% off just for Social Security and Medicare self-employment tax.
Yeah.
Immediately. In addition to that, there's also the 15% federal income tax. So that's different for everybody because you have deductions, right? But if you do end up owing the 15% full, that's 30% off of that. So that means I only made $70 off of this. So 70 times 4 is literally $280 off of a 1 million view video. Do you know how hard it is to get 1 million views on a video?
So hard.
It's so hard on YouTube. So imagine if you can't do this full time unless you really are getting like
it's like no, it's almost impossible to do it. Like let's look at Laserbeam, right? He makes a lot of views off his video. It's like guaranteed a million.
See, gaming pays out the lowest. So if you think you're gonna make it big gaming, think again. It's paying pennies, man.
You really have to enjoy and do what you do out of passion, because in reality, you can't, in my opinion, for gaming, you can't do YouTube with any other motivation than you enjoy doing it, because you're never gonna get those. You're probably like, let's be honest, for me, if I cared about views and I actually cared about everything in the COD Zombies community, even the biggest COD Zombies creators don't get 1 million views per video, you know?
No, and they're making pennies on that.
Yeah.
So there's a metric called revenue per mil, and that's per 1,000 views. So for the BTS 250,000 view video, that's about 40 to 50 cents.
Oh, that is so cringe. That is so cringe.
So to give you an idea how varied this is, I have another video I made, a freshly delivery review. It's actually super engaging. It's got a 10% click-through rate, which is, really, for those of you who aren't creators, that's humongous on YouTube.
Yeah.
10% click-through rate is humongous. Okay. Of that 10% click-through rate, it's driven 12,000 views. That's it. 12,000 views. At an average view duration, 4 minutes, 34 seconds. So
holy shit, that's insane. For a high-viewed video? And how long's the video? Like 7 minutes?
It is, let me see, engagement-wise, it is 54% of, so 8 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yeah, I watched that video.
Dude, that is literally, that is what you want to do. You want to go above 3 minutes, and that's almost at 5 minutes. That means the average person who watched that video 5 fucking minutes. That's how good it was. But it only got 12,000 views, and none of those were from recommended. So, like, YouTube didn't even recommend this video to people who it thinks want to do food delivery. Freshly. I'm sure everyone's heard of Freshly, right?
No.
It is literally, it has a high click-through rate. It has a high CTR. It's very engaging. 5 minutes almost of watch average view duration. And it has not driven more than 15,000 views, just kidding. And majority of those views, my friend, came from YouTube search.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous YouTube is. Like, I made a video that's literally textbook. We're going to promote this because it has high CTR, high engagement, and it didn't get promoted. I don't know why. Maybe there wasn't enough shares. There's other parts and bits to the algorithm here. But this is what's going to blow your mind, Gage. Guess how much money that video made?
How much?
Out of 15,000 views.
I'm guessing
$155.
Wow, more than your 250K.
Exactly. So this revenue per mil is $10 per 1,000 views. If this video hit a million views, it would make
you'd be balling.
Let's see, per mil. So $10,000.
Yeah.
This is a 10,000. Exactly. If this video hit 2 million views, I make 20 grand. It depends on what advertisers want to pay on your video. This video, I guarantee you, because of coronavirus, a lot of people are searching for food delivery. Food delivery is spiking up because restaurants are shut down. People are ordering food more. So this is why advertisers like Freshly, Instacart, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, what else? HelloFresh, Blue Apron, they're probably putting ads on this video, and they're bidding high. They're paying a lot for these ads. So the whole YouTube ecosystem is dependent on your content. So video game content does not drive revenue. The content that drives a ton of revenue apparently is Freshly meal delivery, or food delivery. So you know what I want to do to make money on YouTube? I have a whole entire video playlist planned out where I'm going to make a bunch more food review delivery videos on my 15,000 subscriber channel that is only there for BTS memes. We'll see how that goes.
Hey man, I enjoyed having you on the podcast, but for the last 30 minutes I have to pee really bad. So
yeah,
I actually have to record a video too.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here too. I got some other plans.
Yeah, but
my friends, we're playing Among Us tonight. I don't know if you want to join us on that.
Oh, I have not bought the game because I am broke.
It's $5. It's $5.
It's $5. Oh, I'll get it then. All right, bro. I appreciated having you on. I'm about to piss myself, bro. Thank you so much for being on the 31st installment of the NP podcast. It was great having you on, dude. Thanks for giving us the insight.
Thanks for having me on, and thanks for everyone that joined today.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to piss myself.